Good night everyone and welcome back to the Nocturnal Corner with Bet. And today's epic weapon showcase we are going to be looking at the epic rocket launcher known as the Trombone. This is going to be kind of like in between the Pyra and the Nest. However, it's not going to be a damage weapon whatsoever. It will have blast, but that blast is going to be similar to the charge up of the Mastodon, to where all the splash is actually going to be heating up all those parts. And it's going to be doing it at a much faster rate than the Aurora. So instead of one specific part, it's actually going to land on top and heat up multiple parts, which will be great for you and your team. It's going to shoot up to 3 rockets. The Nest is like 6, the Pyra is 1, so like I said, it's in the middle. It's going to have the range of the Pyra. It can't shoot all the way across. However, if an enemy is within 30 to 40 meters, you do have a chance of missing if they are coming at you, so you want to make sure that you kind of keep your distance. This is going to be a great supporting weapon for both you and your team, and it's going to be a great weapon to have on almost any build because it's only 2 energy drains, so it's not too costly for anything. It's also very lightweight and very easy to build around, so you can basically have this thing on a light, heavy, or whatever type of build, and you will definitely see this thing in almost any power score. So anyway, knowing all that, let's get to our first build showcase. Alright guys, so we're only going to be showing off 2 builds tonight, and the first one is going to be Test by Nightspedier. This is going to be a solid, not so durable build at around that 7k power score. Now, 2 things I want you to keep in note is that it is using the Harpy Cabin and that these weapons are on different triggers. So since this weapon is based on splash, like the Mastodon, you can see that all the heating is coming from those splash that it is providing. So that 20% is definitely going to be boosting you rather well. As you can see, the whole entire vehicles of these little things are turning orange. And since these things are on different triggers, this is actually going to benefit your team in those larger engagements, so that way you can actually hit more than one enemy, which is going to be providing that 100% damage boost to all your team, which will definitely give them the edge when you're in a larger engagement. So overall, this is a solid little build to have on your team. Our next runner-up is going to be Portable Silo by Demon Slashers. This is going to be another rather solid build, even better than the last one in my opinion, even though it is higher power score. However, I did have to make a few changes. If you look at the back here, I had to take off those nests and whatnot so I could fit more of the trombones. However, it is quick, it has a rather decent amount of armor. As you can see, it's almost 2k, and you can see it drives very well, has a great amount of acceleration, and it can get over any terrain. And you don't see it here, but similar to the other build, it's going to be on different triggers, so that way in case there's an engagement with more than one enemy, I can hit them as well. And again, running with the Harpy Cabin. This is going to be an excellent build as well, and if you're really going to be running higher power score, this is going to be my recommendation to you with the trombones. Alright, so here we go, taking out Nightspedier's build. And we already got a draft dodger on the enemy team, so you know, you're probably going to have that at least one time a day, at least on PlayStation. Hell, I just had a game recently where 4 of the enemy team left, and it wasn't even a damn slaughter. Alright, keeping watch. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, I was going to hopefully aim for the other guy, but you know what, this still works. And you can see that having them on those different toggles really did kind of help with that. Okay, so one teammate's going in. We already got someone in. Most of our guys are going around A. We got an incinerator. So just laying down the fire and... oh, joy. And finally we can get our asses back up. It seems that the enemy lost 1, nope, 2. And we lost 1. Okay, so you know what? Looks like our teammates having the same luck as us, getting our fire in. See, you can see having this big battle with multiple enemies. We're giving our team that good supporting fire right now, even with that dude running a spark. Or is it the enemy running a spark? Oh, that is the enemy. Okay, so you know that's going to be an advantage for us. Got our Tusk build coming in, just laying down all that fire on them. This is pretty solid. Yep, go. Toggle, fire. Toggle, fire, toggle, fire. Yeah, and you can see this is definitely beneficial. Even got a kill, holy shit. You know, that's rare with this damn weapon. And hell yeah. Alright, moving into the next battle with Speedier's build still. That was pretty solid. The flip wasn't great, but we recovered, laid down some firing support, and definitely gave our team members a nice edge with that 2v3. And you kind of saw that. We came up on top. Very solid support weapon. Okay, 1, 2. Heat it up. And it is pretty nice when they go in straight up like that, so that way you can shoot over cover. So that way, even if they, you know, they get behind the cover, I can still hit them. And, okay, heat it up, heat it up. Okay, good. We got one teammate actually going for him. Now let's try to keep that up. Okay, keep him hot, keep him hot. Get chased. Get chased. There we go. Want to stay with our team, and you can see that getting a little bit too close, so we're not making shots. But we did get a good ram in there. I don't know if you saw that. That was a good ram on his leg. Okay, 2 enemies left. Okay, heat it up. And missiles. There we go. Heat it up. Look at that. Look how much that's heating them up. That's actually more than what I've expected. It almost seems like Mastodon style levels. And there he goes under the bridge. Getting too close. Doesn't matter. Came out with the victory. Alright, ladies and gents, now we're moving on to Demon Slashers. That last build was actually pretty good, man. Like, I gotta give it to Speedier's. That was a really good build for that 7k power score. It maneuvered very well. It wasn't the tankiest, couldn't take too much hits, but those 3 triggers definitely allowed the enemy team to be suppressed rather well, so if they got into an engagement, they were definitely getting heated up pretty nicely. Now, if you look down here, I only got 2 toggles this time. That's because I figured since this is a higher power score build, that maybe I might want to hit them with a, you know, a 3rd one just to make sure I heat up more parts. And oh, got to move from that. Like I said, you don't want to get hit too much with this type of weapon. It doesn't have too much durability. It's only like 80 or some shit. But this guy kind of overextended without his team a little bit, and I think he regretted it. Okay, so let's move a little bit forward. Looks like our teammate in the back has 2. Other 2 enemies are going for him, leaving 1 guy behind. Slow little tank. No, he turned invisible. So let's go for this guy that's sticking around with our team and getting hit a little bit. Okay, he's shooting over there. Little drone dropper. Okay, and dang, this dude is still heated up. You see that? You know what? I'll take it. Assist, baby. That's what you got to be going for when you're using all trombones. Okay, so let's get back with our team. Enemy's forces are pushing in. We got our teammate right here. The sand slightly lifted is messing up our radar. We gotta, kind of dangerous, but we want to make sure we're getting our damage in. Okay, we got 1, and oh, now we hit the wrong guy. You wanted to hit the spider because the spider seems like he's pushing in. Let's go for him, make sure our teammates is getting that damage increase. Okay, he's not taking too much, and now all of a sudden he's taking a lot. Look at the difference. Okay, next enemy rolling in. I think this is the one that shot us in the start, and the cover just blocked all of our rockets. Sad. Okay, looks like we're moving in. There's 2 guys here. Now we got him. Shooting him, shooting him. Now we're heated up. 1 enemy down. He should still be heated up. Like, look at that. And so as long as you're close enough, you can still get over that cover and get some heat into there. Looks like there's 1 guy left. It's going to be the droner, and of course the droner is using Goliath, so let's just see how much we heat up. That's like the entire damn build, and he is going bye-bye. Later, drone dropper. Alright, moving on to our next game. And looks like Red Eye left just in time to give the enemy a, well, I wouldn't say a benefit, but, you know, at least if you're going to be a draft dodger, give your team the bot. Like, I don't know why that's not a thing. But depending on what the bot is, they could, nah, that's definitely going to be a disadvantage having that bot in there. Looks like they got 1 enemy already on the base. That looked like it was R. They got a 2nd guy going over there, leaving 4 teammates behind. Our team is manning the bridge. And yeah, he took cover before I could hit him. And just kind of kind of trying to scare him a little bit. I think I'm hitting the rail up there. If you don't know, like, you got to be careful, like with maps like Sector 8 and stuff, that you can go indoors, because those cables act like a barrier and can actually stop you. Oh, there's Joseph. Usually, no, they're suicidal bots. And now he's a dead suicidal bot. And now it looks like the enemy is making their advance over to the point as well with their two teammates. They already scored a point. Okay, put some heat down range. We got one teammate in. Rage is coming. Rage is looking like he's stripped. Just heat him up a little bit to take him out, but hey, I'll take it, man. Look, if you're gonna self-destruct and give me a kill with a damn trombone, appreciate it. Okay, they're still manning the point, but we're getting in there. Doesn't really matter. Here comes one. Here comes two. Thing one, thing two, looking rather orange today. Guess they're changing up from red. Okay, he went behind cover, missed a few shots there. Oh, here comes another contender. Looking rather tender now. He's probably gonna die soon. Managed to sneak a nice hit before getting behind cover. And now that boy is dead. This boy is nice and orange. Pause for life is dead. Still nice and orange for Oval. And Oval looks like he's going bye-bye now to Epic. I'm gonna say that this might be our final game here. Don't want to have too many, extend that time limit a bit too far. But so far, this weapon is definitely very solid. You can tell it's not doing a whole lot of damage, and we just got another draft dodger. Fantastic. You know what? This is just a day of the enemy just trying to give us the benefit of the doubt, I suppose. Never mind. Now we have our own teammate that left. Making it fair, guys. Making it fair. You gotta make it fair sometimes with them. You know what I'm saying? But, no, this weapon, it's very good. You know, you can see it's very accurate. It's not too slow at getting to the target. It's still, you know, it's still a heat-seeking missile, so it's not the fastest. It's probably about the same speed as the other one, which is good. You don't want it to be any slower. But to be honest, I think it is a little bit faster from what it looks like, maybe, or maybe it just comes down a little bit faster. It's probably because the turn speed is a lot better, so it's a lot more precise. Like you can see, like look at how they maneuver through the air and hit this dude. That is just pretty solid, and we're just keeping the fire on this guy. Even shooting past our teammate, which is nice, because, you know, you always got the cock blocks. And this dude should be done. And I just flipped that guy, didn't I? Great. Like, how did he, like, ram me? I don't even know, man. Okay, let's go. Is this dude still alive? Damn. Let's finish him. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a teammate over here fighting Rage again. We could try giving him some covering fire. I think those are two cannon builds over here. It's going to be a little bit tougher, but, you know, as long as we're keeping that heat on, our teammates are going to have a decent amount of extra damage going on. Yep. We just don't want to get into the engagement ourselves. We can take a little bit more damage with this specific build, but it's still going to be a case of we're a light build. Oh, shit! You know, that's always good to see. I don't even think that dude was self-destructing. That's definitely lucky. Seems like we got some missiles tracking us. Alright, keep the heat, keep the heat. Our teammate, I don't think he should have ran in there like that, but just gotta keep the heat. Good. Okay. And, well, you know what? That was a case of I'm kind of surprised we actually kind of made it over. Alright, that structure is kind of blocking us now. Okay, there we go. Get him in the back. Is our teammate degunned? He might be. Okay, now we're just... Yeah, I think he's degunned, but you know, he can still put a little bit of damage in there. However, it looks like they are coming up behind me. You can see them on radar. Try to get behind some cover before I get hit by a cannon. Alright, now we got another teammate going into the fray. Ray looks like he's smoking pretty bad. Might be able to... Oh, there we go. There's one. Okay, that's one kill. Now Rage should be next. And second kill. Wow. Look, I guess we're getting a lucky game today, because actually getting kills with this thing is is about as lucky as me knowing how to drive properly. Alright. And You know what? I think we should just stay alive because it looks like our teammate's about to capture the base. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. That is game.